You're welcome. Put your hands together for him once again.
Thank you very much. You might be surprised. If not me, it's one of our clients who was fleeing from Lagos after wasting his life in Lagos, first degree, second degree, and to go to Europe for the third degree in law. He almost committed suicide. My own name is James Komolafe. I'm CEO, School of Articulation and Behavioral Alignment Resources, also known as SABA Resources, where we do education, prevention, motivation, and most importantly, intervention. And in our intervention model, we have gotten results across life. We sit down in Abuja here and handle drug addiction without the drugs in Europe, in America, in Canada. I fly oftentimes to Lagos, Lekki, to go and handle a boy who has been rusticated from 3 or 4 universities, or to Port Harcourt to go and handle a boy who is completely dumb, and we get them bounced back to order. How do we do it? One simple word before I call our specimen. We use idea method. Can we all say idea? Now, who can spell idea for me? I-D-E-A. Again, I-D-E-A. So, what is letter I? By my training in Florida, Hawaii, USA, I is identification. Can you say identification? So, drug and substance abuse, no matter whatever it is, psychotic, non-psychotic, whatever, you identify it first. Then two, we do definition to track it down to where it is from and all of that. So what is the definition? Then we do E. What is E? Evaluation. We use all our therapies and mechanisms and all of that to evaluate, and the letter A is administration of intervention. So, ladies and gentlemen, with all protocol duly observed, please join me to welcome Coach Shegun.
I am going to use myself as an example. And someone once said, experience is the best teacher. Out of all the people that have spoken here, this beautiful program is probably not going to end without somebody coming to give like a practical example. And I think I am the person that has gone through it all. How did it start? It started for a while I was in university, from Federal University of Illinois. It started like a joke, like peer pressure, like when somebody once said, jokingly, from friends and all that, from family members and all that, from marijuana, just testing all these class C drugs and all that. But eventually, when I finished and I did my youth service here in Abuja, one of these subsidiary of CBN here in Abuja. So I had a good career going on for me. And eventually, when I finished my NYC, I went back to University of Illinois to do my master's in political science department. So the problem started. I started experimenting with drugs and, taking wrong advices from people like my close cousins, like people I know generally. They will be the ones to introduce you to all these things. People that are close to you, people that you feel you can rely on, they will be the ones eventually to introduce you to these things. And eventually, when I started, of course, like with class C drugs and all these other smaller drugs, but when I traveled to the United Kingdom, to London, to specifically to study a degree in law, because I felt I wasn't at my best in Nigeria and all that. I didn't get the type of job I was looking for and all that. So I went to Middlesex College of Law. And the problem started. I went into like big time jobs like taking cocaine and all that. True, people I've met over there, people who have known in Nigeria, mainly people I've met over there. So it became so hard for me. Concentration was so hard. You cannot concentrate, you cannot achieve, you cannot be at your optimal, you cannot be at your best if you take drugs. You can never concentrate. It will divert your mind, you will be so addicted to it that it will take everything from you. At a point in time, While I wasn't concentrating, I felt I was losing because I knew I could do it. I was finding it a lot difficult because I knew I'd done my first degree, I'd done my second degree, I'd written two projects. So now, why am I finding it hard to pass this? Because I'd written the same exams twice. So it became so frustrating for me. At a point in time, I wanted to jump in front of a moving train somewhere in central London. There, I was going to school. I was just thinking, oh my God, I've wasted my time. I've wasted my parents' resources. How am I going to cope? How am I? Out of thinking of all those things, I crossed that normal yellow line of the track, and I was like, people were the ones like help me back and all that. Drugs can make you do so much more to yourself than you can ever imagine. Drugs will make you do terrible things to yourself that at the end of the day, you would hate yourself at the end of the day. Drugs will make you veer from your original self. Drugs will make you behave violently, irrationally. You isolate yourself most of the time. Then most times, it will make you waste your resources. Like, you go into the other terrible aspect of your living, like stealing sometimes, selling your own personal property sometimes, dehydration. You look ugly at the end of the day. You would veer off from your original self. And another important thing about drugs is, with regards to you guys as students and all that, it will take you off course. It will initially to make you feel like, okay, I'm getting high and all that. Drug doesn't make people get high. It brings you down to your lowest. Initially, you might feel like, okay, I'm taking this. What kind of drugs have I not taken? Cocaine, crack cocaine, Colorado. Somebody was talking about Colorado the other time. Colorado is not cocaine. Colorado is a synthetic drug that's made basically in a laboratory. It is not a natural. It is not made from natural drug like from leaves and all that and all that. It has been made in a lab. It contains harmful. So someone was even saying it's made from this poisonous snake's venom because it hits the heart at a very fast rate. The moment you smoke it, it hits your heart and it throws you off balance. As a matter of fact, a puff from mint can make you want to go crazy, run across the street, remove your clothes and all that. It happens every day in Lagos. I don't know if any of you know about Mushin in Lagos. Mushin is a terrible place in Lagos where drugs and all this. I spent a lot of time in Lagos. I am married to a medical doctor. We went to the same university. She read MBBS medicine and all that. So you can see where I'm coming from. I almost lost my relationship with my wife. At a point in time, she had to leave me because I wasn't responding to her like plea for me to stop and all that. We went to London together. She actually went to London Metropolitan University where she did the MSc in Public Health. But I did not listen to her advice. I was constantly doing my own thing by myself. I felt I could solve my own problems by myself. I wasn't coming out to tell people what I was going through. And at the end of the day, it became so difficult and so annoying that, like I said, I wanted to take my own life and all that. So the thing is, at the end of the day, I got a phone call from my cousin because everybody had left me, my close friends, my family people. They felt they've had enough. We've talked to you, tried to give you something to like sustain you because everything I laid my hands on was just like crashing and all that. Businesses were going because I knew I couldn't work for anyone anyway. So my personal businesses were going down because it's addiction problem, you know. So at the end of it all, I got a phone. How did I get help? So I'm coming to that now. I got help through a cousin of mine that lives in Abuja. I got this phone call and he told me about a place where they call Cyber Resources, where my coach, Dr. Komolafe, is the psychotherapist there, and I flew to Abuja from Lagos, and I went through an intense therapy, training, and all that without the drugs, and I was surprised. I was saying to myself, oh my God. So all these times that I've been keeping all these things to myself and all because he told me, he said, open up to me, tell me about your challenges, things you're facing, your, what you need to do to get out of this and all that. But the thing about drugs is you have to open up at some point. You have to admit you have a problem. By doing that, help will come. And I got that help at Saba Resources, where I presently work as a coach and like for addiction and bad behavior, substance abuse for young adults and all that. So going forward, I got the help that I needed because I was cooperative, because I admitted that I had that problem. And within a short period of time, through therapy, without swallowing a single pill, without being admitted into all this what's it called now, rehabilitation and all that, rehabilitation center and all that, I was cured. I couldn't believe. Although it was intensive, all these trainings and all that, bringing out how, appeared of showing me who I'm supposed to be, where I'm supposed to be at, where I'm at right now and all that, and sitting me down for a long period of time, talking to me over and over again, making me see how badly I've behaved, how, I can get back to my normal self, and I did that, and I actually achieved it through that therapy. And I'm here today to tell you, young adults and students, that drug kills. It can actually. I almost lost everything I had, my career, my schooling, and all. As a matter of fact, I didn't finish that law degree in England because normally I had my first degree and my master's degree in Nigeria before I did it. But due to the fact that I indulged myself in this bad behavior while I was there and all that, I couldn't do that. Career and drug taking are like two unlikely poles. They don't work together. If you want to be somebody, if you want to achieve something in life, you dare don't go into drugs. Some people go into drugs and they come out clean with the help of therapy and love from like family and all that, like someone like me. But some people go into drugs and they don't recover. They don't have that chance. I know a lot of people that have died out of drug taking. I was just lucky in my own case. And I thank God for the kind of family I come from, the financial support and the moral support that I got at the end of the day, and the amazing work they did at Saba Resources here in Abuja. And I'm here today to show you how anybody else that feels they need help, if you need somebody to talk to, feel free to do so. I have my clearance certificate here. I think it's over there in my bag right there. Let me just show you.
And then round up, quick, and share your script. Share.
This right here is the clearance certificate that I got from Saba Resources after the intensive therapy that I got, and it's just to say that I've been cleared of drugs and all that. I'm proud of it. My family is proud of it.
Share. Time up. Okay, share.
Okay, just because of time. I have like a weekly training and interactive section on my WhatsApp whereby I talk to young adults and whoever is interested, come out, let's talk. Because communication is the thing. Once you isolate yourself to a point that you don't want to disclose whatever you're going through to anybody, that's the beginning of the problem. It compounds the problem. It makes it very, very difficult and almost impossible for you to come out from that shell. And once you don't come out from that shell, once you don't communicate to people, once you don't let people know what you're going through, it might lead to other dangerous accidents like suicide and so many other dangerous things. So right here, I have like a couple of forms where you can reach out to me. It's basically, whoever is interested, your names, your contact, your email address, your telephone number, and everything, so we can talk and dialogue and we can move forward. So lastly, I'm just going to say this. Drug taking is counterproductive. It can never ever get you somewhere. it can kill your career. I had a beautiful career. I'm blessed. I'm blessed with two lovely kids, a boy and a girl. My marriage is intact now. My wife is still in Lagos. She's a medical doctor in pediatric department at Limos General Hospital in Lagos State. And my whole career has bounced back. And here I am right now, coaching young adults and talking to people all around Nigeria. I'm on DSTV, channel 932, from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. from Monday till Friday. So you can reach out to me and we can talk and, know the way forward. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Please put your hands together for him once again. He is a very lucky person because he was into it and came out. But my advice is that don't get yourself involved in the experience that another person will tell the story in your absence. So,